Excitement filled the City of Estevan council chambers October 24th as the votes came in to see which 7 people would be city leaders for the next 4 years. With former Mayor Gary St. Onge not running for re-election, our city was guaranteed a new mayor. Veteran councillor Roy Ludwig took an early lead in the mayoral race and never gave it up. Ludwig was elected as Estevan's new mayor with 60% of the votes, or 1,807 in total. Estevan Mercury co-editor Chad Saxton caught up with Roy right after he won.
Well, I guess first off, I'm curious to hear your reaction. It's obviously you got a pretty strong mandate from the residents of Estevan.
Yes, Chad, I'd like to thank our community very much for their support. And I look forward to fulfilling the mandate that we have with the new council. I think we've got a great council, and I'm just very excited with moving the city forward with a great group of people.
Were you surprised at all by the results, or is that sort of what you were seeing on the ground and when you were out in the community?
You know, you never really know what to expect with a certainty come election time, and I've learned that over the years. But from my work on the ground, it was very positive, and I had a good response. And I thought, unless people were telling me what I wanted to hear, that it sounded pretty favorable. It did.
What do you think tipped things in your favor? Something you could put your finger on?
I would have to say, I think at the end of the day, Chad, experience has helped me out a lot, and I think I've been well known over the years in the community. And of course, Spectral Place never hurt. That was just a great challenge and a great experience, as you were on with me during that. And that was 5-6 hard years of work, but it was a labor of love. And I think it gave me the opportunity, and everyone on our committee, to get well known in the community. And I don't think that hurt either.
Change kind of became a fairly strong theme in this campaign. Were you worried that perhaps your 18 years might work against you, in the sense that people might think that you might maintain the status quo, or you might be less open to change? Absolutely.
That's always a concern. When you've been in the game as long as I have, people think, maybe it's time to kick the old boy out. He's stagnant, and, get someone fresh in. But I think with my involvement with the Spectra Place, working with toward a new nursing home, and all of the issues, the CT scan that I'm involved working toward, the recruitment, retention of doctors, this all helped to prove the point that I am very active, and I'm working toward positive change in our community, and I think that helped.
What are some of your first things you would like to see done as mayor, and some of your primary issues that you want to tackle in the first few months?
The first rule of thumb will be to get the new council orientated and on the same page and working together as a team, and then moving forward to deal with the challenges. We have an upcoming budget coming up, then we'll have long-term planning, so we have many issues on our plate to deal with.
What are your thoughts on what you see right now in terms of the 6 councillor spots? Kind of curious, there's obviously going to be looking to be possibly 3 new faces. I'm just kind of curious on your thoughts on the people you could very well be working with.
I think they're a great team, Chad, and we've got a good balance. We've got some experience and some some freshness, some people that will come up with some new ideas, perhaps want to go in some new direction, and I think that's great, because change is constant, and we have to change if we're going to move forward. So that's a good thing, and I look forward to it. I embrace it.
Lynn Chipley came in second in the mayoral race with 912 votes, and Jim Halliday finished third with 299 votes. Chipley was disappointed with the results, but said the city is in good hands.
I don't think overall in particular. I mean, it's a hard choice for people. When you have good candidates, they have to make a decision in the end. And I'm happy with the result. Nearly, probably close to a third of the electorate supported me, and I mean, I can't be not happy about that. I mean, I appreciate the support I received and all the people that worked on my campaign. And Am I a little disappointed I won't be here for the next 4 years? Of course, but 7 good people, you can tell by the numbers, 7 good people have been elected, and they will take good care of the city and keep the things that we started going, and I'll remind them every once in a while if I see something that isn't getting done that needs to get done. But as I said inside, I will continue either through the chamber or through leisure services to remain engaged and involved in the city, because it means a great deal to me in terms of how this city evolves.
In the race for the 6 city councillor seats, it was incumbent Brian Johnson, Dennis Moore, and Chris Istash returning for another 4 years. Joining them was Laurie Carr, Greg Hoffert, and Kevin Smith. For EstevanMercury.ca, I'm Reese Kelso.